So we learned yesterday how to be safe at home. I am doing just a brief recap in case.
Ma'am,
Yes, Amina.
safety first.
No, safety first is the chapter we just started yesterday. So we'll do the just recap, brief recap.
Safety first.
Yes, safety first. How to be safe at home or at school or on roads, etc. So yesterday we learned how to be safe at home. How you do that? You always be careful while handling any sharp object like blade, knife, or glass items. So you have to be
Okay, ma'am.
very careful about.
Ma'am, page number 42, okay, ma'am. Page number 44.
Okay, I will go to page number 44, but before that at 42 we are just recapping what is we learned yesterday. Okay, so
Okay,
we
ma'am.
are just going through that what we already learned. So you have to be careful while handling the sharp object, that is knives, scissors, etc. You have to be careful while handling the glass items, because if they fall and break down, the broken glass will hurt you. And you always use the sharp objects in presence of an adult. Then you do not you do not put your finger into a plug point when your hand is wet. When you just washed your hand and you have water in your hand, you do not touch any switchboard or any electrical appliances. That is the first thing you have to remember. And if you do that, you may get electric shock. So you have also to stay away from open wires or appliances. You what you can do that you do not go near any fire. You don't go any fire by yourself. You always uh, go with an adult or a parent coming with you. And when in your house, even when the fire is burning, when your mom is cooking something, when you go near the gas stove, you always ask an adult or your parent. So you do not go it by yourself. You do not light your gas stove by yourself. You always ask your parent. During Diwali, when you're bursting crackers, so you do not do that by yourself. You always ask an adult to be with you all the time. And you wear cotton clothes. You do not wear synthetic clothes, because synthetic clothes can get can catch fire quickly. So you always wear cotton clothes. You ask your parent or an adult to be there with you while bursting the crackers during Diwali. And you always keep your toys and books and etc. just right where they were before you are using them, because if you place them lying around everywhere, someone or even you might get you might trip and get fall down and get hurt. So you keep your things right where they belong. You do not run over the stairs and around the house. You do not run. You just if you want to get down the stairs, you do it slowly, one step at a time. And you do not fly kite or play on a terrace. You be careful while walking on a wet floor. If there is water in the ground, you do not run in that. You just go slowly in that wet floor. Otherwise, you might slip and fall. And you do not take medicine on your own. Even if you are if you need any medicine and you want to take that, you ask your parent to give it to you. You do not touch that medicine by yourself and eat that. So on the next page, there is some pictures. Page number 44. There is some pictures. Okay, I'm sharing the screen. See, in page 44, there is a picture. There is some pictures. So what is the first thing you can see?
Ma'am, plate.
No, before.
Ma'am, a rupee coin.
Yes, it's a
Ma'am, a rupee coin.
yes, it's a rupee coin, and you have to write what you should not put in your mouth and what's not safe to put in your mouth. There is a rupee coin. Should you put that in your mouth?
No, ma'am.
Yes.
No, ma'am.
You should not put that in your mouth. Then there's a blade. What do you do with it? Should you?
Ma'am.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No.
We
You
should not
should-
put it in now.
Yes. You should not put that in your mouth. Then there is a picture of fruits, apples, grapes, and bananas, etc. So, should you put the? Is it safe to put that in your mouth?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that is safe.
Yes.
And the next thing is, I think that's biscuit.
Question?
Tell me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you can put that in your mouth. The next thing is, I think, marble or something like that, or concrete thing. So,
No,
yes, you should not put that in your mouth. And the last thing, what is that? Is that brinjal?
ma'am, brinjal.
Yes. So you
ma'am.
it's safe? Yes, it's safe to put that in your mouth. But usually we eat that after cooking. So there is some
Yes,
other, yes, so some other things that you should follow, that while you are on road, there is some rules that you have to follow. While walking on the road, you always walk on the pavement. Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so while you are walking on the road, you should always walk on the pavement. You always walk on the, don't walk on the wrong side. Okay, what is the right side of the road while you are walking? Can you tell me? Can anyone tell me? I think I am having some network issue. Can anyone hear me?
Ma'am, what to tell? Ma'am, what to tell?
যত হোমওয়ার্কের খাতা একটা করে নিই সব থাকবে
Yes, ma'am. Can you send me a question?
थर्मोमीटर लगी थी।
Question पूछ सकता আমার এখানে হাত দিলে আবার এখানে ম্যাম টক টু বেঙ্গল
Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So
Yes, ma'am.
yes. So have you seen anything like that? Red, green, blue here.
Yes,
So that is a traffic light.
yes.
Yes. So what does this mean? What does that green? What does this green color mean?
Green color. Green color cross.
Means green means yes. Go for the cars.
Yes.
And red means the car will stop.
Stop.
Yes, the
Ma'am,
car.
stop.
Yes, the car will stop. And yellow means the car will go slow. Yes. Okay, so
No.
okay, so when the car will stop, that is red light. And when you want to cross the road by walking, you look out for the red light. When only the traffic light is red, you cross the road in zebra crossing. So that is the rule. And you use subway or zebra crossing while crossing the road. You always walk on the pavement. You always walk on the pavement and you do not use earphone. You do not use earphone while being on the road. I know many of you can ride bicycle. When you ride bicycle on road, you do not overtake other vehicles. You let them go and you go in your own pace. You use hand signals while crossing the road in bicycle. So if you want to turn to right, you gesture your hand, you gesture your right hand so that the other vehicles will know that you want to cross that road.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so you have to use your hand signals to cross the road while being on the bicycle. And you should always wear the helmets. Riding bicycle, you should follow the traffic signs and traffic lights. While you are traveling in a bus, you do not push others. You make a queue and you wait till your chance to drop or get in the bus. You can do that. Okay, you just wait for your turn. And you do not put your head or hand out of the moving bus. You do not make noise or disturb the driver while traveling in a bus or a car. You do not make noise or disturb. So that is how you can be safe on road. Now there is safety at school. So there are some things that you have to learn while being safe at school. You do not run in the class or jump over the desk. You do not run up and down the staircase. You do not slide over the banisters. So these are things you should not do in school or home. You should always walk in a queue in a corridor. When you go through a corridor, you should always walk in a queue. You do not push anyone. You do not tease anyone. Okay? And you never throw paper balls or other things at others because they can get hurt. Do not climb over the school gate. You never push others while playing on the ground. So you can, what you can or cannot do in school, that you do not push others. You do not throw things at others. You do not run or jump over the stairs or in the corridor. So you have to follow things. And how you can be safe at playground? So you don't push anyone while playing on the swings or seesaw or merry-go-round. You yes, so you do not fight while playing. You do not hit anyone. You do not play near the bushes or barbed wires. What is barbed wire? Where there is some wires that are spiked. So you do not go near that. You do not play near bushes. You never swim in deep water. Suppose there is a pond, you should not go into that, and you should always always use the swimming tube. There's a round circular tube that you use while swimming. You should always use that. And you should always play fair games.
Ma'am,
Yes,
can we use tires in
Yes.
place of swimming tube
yes, tire can be used. But
or tire tubes?
yes, tire tubes, you can use that. But you should have an adult present, okay, all the time. You should not go alone in the pond or a swimming pool, okay? And now,
Repeat
Okay,
reading.
ma'am.
Repeat the reading. Fast, Adita. Bolo.
Ma'am, first Adita, repeat करो.
first point. Do you want me to repeat the first point?
AID.
Okay, first aid.
First
Yes, that is first aid.
AID.
AID is first aid, Amina. And that is aid means help. First means what comes first, you know that. So before the when a person is injured, so first aid is the first thing that you can do before the doctor arrives. So aid means helping. How you can help an injured person. Suppose your friend has cut her knee while playing. What you can do? So there are some steps that you can do to help her. So you first thing is you do not gather around an injured person. Suppose one person is hurt and has fallen down, and 10 of your friends and you have gathered around her to see what happened. You don't do that. You just let the air come in so that they may not get sicker. So
ma'am, gather money please.
gather means that everyone comes and closes the around and see around them. That is gather. Suppose there is lots of people somewhere. It's not a Bengali class. You have to learn to understand and speak English, Amina. Okay, you try to do that. When you ask me question, you try to ask me in English. Even if it's wrong, it's no problem, but you try to do it. And when I say something, you ask me every time you don't understand, but just try to understand the English. Okay, because you have to write the answers in English, otherwise how will you understand? Okay, how will you do that? So you do not gather around means when many people are in a place, that is gathering. So you don't do that. Okay, so don't panic and be calm. Means you don't get nervous, you stay calm. Sit relaxed on a chair or lie down. Suppose you are hurt, so you don't need to be feared. Like what will happen? How will that? How will I get healed? You don't get panic. You sit relaxed in a chair. Yes, we don't allow Bengali. So sit relaxed in a chair, on a chair and lie down.
इंग्लिश में अंडरस्टैंड
Okay, you ask me if you don't understand anything. I will only speak in English. And
গ্যাদার মানেটা কি হচ্ছে
okay, so if there's a small cut, what you can do is you can clean the wound with water and antiseptic lotion. Then you can apply antiseptic cream on the wound. That will help the wound to heal quickly. So first you clean the wound and then apply antiseptic lotion or antiseptic cream. And if there is bleeding, you can press firmly over the wound with a clean cloth or tie a bandage. Suppose you have cut your knee or hands and there is a lot of bleeding going on. So you should press that wound with a clean cloth and then tie a bandage. That is the first aid. And before that, you want to wash under lukewarm water, lukewarm running water. That is, lukewarm means neither hot nor cold. You can touch that hot water. That is lukewarm water. Don't pour very hot boiling water. That is wrong. And you gently pat them dry. You just gently tap there and it will dry. Now that is for bleeding. If there is a burn, suppose you have or someone else have caught fire. So what you do, you cool it under cold running water. If there is burn on someone's hand or somewhere, you put it under cold running water and then apply an antiseptic burn lotion. So these are the 3 things. So these are the 6 things you can do to give first aid. So you have to know that before the doctor arrives, you have to do such things, and you have to remember that. Okay, so we'll do the exercise here tomorrow. Okay, everyone, and till then, till tomorrow, you just go through the whole chapter. You ask me in the next class that if you don't understand anything, if you don't understand any word, any points, you read the chapter and you ask me again. Okay.